You hold water in your mouth and talk. So like, I have liquid in my mouth right now.
I have liquid in my mouth.
It's been over a year.
It's been a minute since I've worn nails.
So let's talk about that. You were not on Drag Race yet.
I was not on Drag Race yet.
We couldn't talk about it.
We couldn't talk about it. Cried on TV.
Right.
So sad. I'm so sad. And there's really nothing better than drag queens crying on TV.
You know, I do love that.
How is it for you?
Watching you?
Yeah.
Well, let me get sappy for a minute. I bet we've been good friends for so long. And so watching you, I was saying, that's my sister up there.
Right.
And then my car drive crashed.
Right. You got the call.
So, you know when drag queens get the call to be on the race and they call their friends and they say, I got it. No, I got it. I should do my laundry. I should do my laundry, but I don't want to do my laundry. I want to have a cocktail.
What's that?
It's Deidre getting the part of Sheila in the chorus line.
Oh.
I got a call from our good friend Austin. Because I knew he was in London.
Austin Noons of Jan's Jukebox.
Of Jan's Jukebox fame. I got a call from him and the producers, and they said, we need a theme song by tomorrow. And can you do it? And I said, you know it, baby. And then they liked it, I guess, and so I wrote all the music, and then I
Loved
did.
it.
Okay, I'll do all the sounds.
Underscoring, doing the Slag Choir.
Anything that you hear is came from up here in this noggin.
Anything that you hear came from here.
Oh, real eyes, real eyes, real eyes.
Hey everyone, I'm Jan from RuPaul's Drag Race.
And I'm Andrew Barret Cox, an almost cast member of the movie 300.
That's right.
Remember that? And welcome to the first episode of
It's a review.
where we review Slag Wars.
Whoa!
Season 1.
Cock Destroyers run this show.
You introduced me to the Cock Destroyers.
Did I?
You did, because I was like, what is this? And you were like, they're so funny. Yes. You have to get into it. And I was like, I don't quite get it. And then you were like, here's they get it. And I was like, oh.
Right.
The producers of the show, which is so awesome, is they're very about, and Sophie and Rebecca are really, gung-ho about positivity and keeping this positive. Because the sex work industry and the sex industry already has so much stigma against it.
It's shows like this that are going to make it more acceptable to so many different people who will finally understand.
Now I understand.
Like the ins and outs and that these are people too.
Alert. Hot take detected.
Everyone watches porn.
We all watch it. And if you don't, you're a goddamn liar.
And to judge someone for getting into that field and industry that you consume is baffling to me. It's mind-blowing.
It's so weird.
But like, we're very grateful for Slag Wars to give a platform to this industry, and I think it's super important and super awesome, and I'm very proud of you that you are working on it, because I think it's really going to change so many people's views and so many lives in general, which is so exciting. The series starts off in a quiet town in the countryside of England.
It's a quiet village.
Chase like truly popping in like every couple of minutes, like with some jabs and with like funny jokes is game changer.
Yeah.
It's so good. It really harkens back to like those older like MTV, like
Literally.
VH1 shows that like we just don't have those things anymore. I love the set that Chase was on.
Oh
for
yeah.
This beginning, you
Which
might
is the
recognize
big
by Jan's Jukebox, the best note.
Shot by Austin News.
Shot by Austin News. Yeah.
With EJ.
With EJ.
EJ? Hello, he's saying.
I'm waving at the girls coming out, hello, thinking they're gonna go, oh God, those gloves are good. Oh no, oh yeah, start clapping their hands.
And our first contestant to walk in the door is
None other than Nikki Monet. Nikki's a phenomenal trans drag performer. Right now I think that she lives in LA.
Yeah.
I was talking to Nikki.
I think she moved from Florida to LA, right?
Or to LA, originally from New York.
Yes.
From New York to LA.
From the Bronx.
So talented, so cool.
Yeah.
Such an icon and such a powerhouse in in drag as a performer and just as a human being. Her energy is so infectious. I've gotten to know her just, you know, because of these COVID times, we're just
Typing.
and she is so cool.
The one thing that I did catch was like Chase was like 7 of the UK's best.
On Florida's own.
Florida, yeah.
So next in to the Slag House is the lovely Kevin.
Kevin.
From Aberdeen.
Kevin. We love you, Kevin.
Hi, Kevin. Hi.
We love you, Kevin. Oh yes, we do. We don't love anyone as much as you. I just stayed on the same, and it kind of worked.
Okay.
I have
Very
such a
cute.
soft spot for Kevin.
Kevin.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cute, very sweet. Wants to be, you know,
Where the
just
people
wants
are.
to win, and and I love that. I can relate to that very much so.
Yeah, there's not much of a gay scene in Aberdeen, Scotland.
Right,
So,
which I didn't know. But that's kind of
did
crazy.
you know where Aberdeen was?
From where I'm from in New Jersey, the town over from me is Aberdeen. So I was like, oh, that's so funny.
really?
There's an Aberdeen. Yeah,
Was
Mattawa.
it Aberdeen,
Mattawa.
New Jersey?
Yeah.
I love nothing more than going to Jan's parents' house now and
Yeah.
falling asleep in the basement
Yeah.
after eating.
Wawa at 3 a.m.
The
It's
last time
3
I was at
a.m.,
Jan's house,
and
what?
we're back in the basement.
Last time I was at Jan's house, I blacked out. Do you remember this? Because we woke up, it was during the summer, for your
Yeah,
birthday.
my birthday.
And
Yeah.
we woke up and
Oh,
everyone
yeah.
said,
No.
shots. I had tequila, we were drinking White Claw all day. I get onto the porch and I say, Chuck, what are you drinking? Jan's dad, and Chuck says, a Long Island. And I said, make me one. And he said, okay. And so I had it. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the dark, and you guys are all outside,
Right.
finishing watching All Stars 5.
Yes.
But that's New Jersey. I love it so much. Next into the house is the dancing diva of season 1.
We had Alyssa, we had Kennedy, we had Crystal Method, and now
Tyrese.
Tyrese.
And Tyrese is a non-binary person, and they are here to represent for the non-binary community.
Yeah, also love that everybody's introduction gives pronouns as well. That's such a refreshing thing to see on reality television.
Anytime I'm meeting a new group of people, I was on a Zoom yesterday, and before we even started anything, we went around and said our pronouns. So it's like, why don't we just do that on?
It's lovely. Yeah, their outfit is everything. I love their confessional look with the heart as well.
Yeah, so cute. Gustavo!
Gustavo!
And Gustavo's kind of the, he's kind of the muscle dude of the season.
He's the top. I'm the top. Very funny. Obsessed with the fact that he's always eating crackers.
Always eating.
Always eating in the confessionol's.
Always eating. And next to walk in is is TikTok's own Pierre and Nikki.
What's a soulmate?
It's it's like a best friend but more.
Right? Is that their name?
Wait, are they in the show?
No, but like these. Come here and tell me that this is not them.
Let's have a talk about couples. Do you guys follow Tommy Do on Instagram? If
No.
you do not follow, what?
I don't think they do.
Oh, Tommy.
Yeah, I think we got it.
But yeah, this couple is TikTok famous.
Yes, he has 1 million. Congratulations, Levi, on your 1 million TikTok.
Oh yeah, it is Levi and it is Jeans. Bitch, Levi walks in, looks like he's going to a resort, okay?
Yeah,
this
very
is like
resort wear.
very Saint-Tropez.
Very Saint-Tropez, very Saint-Tropez, very Saint-Tropez, make it very Saint-Tropez.
This is like a resort look.
And Cameron's at the resort, but he's like, I'm going to the gym.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I love Cameron's look is my favorite of the entire bunch.
Me too.
And very high cheekbones. Good for him.
Very
Good
high
for
cheekbones,
him.
honey.
Good for both of them.
This is the influencer couple.
This is the Derek Barry of the season.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, and so and they're sweet. I like Cameron a lot. Levi, I need to know. I get to know a little bit more. And last to walk in is my personal favorite.
Wait, same!
It's Kane.
Yeah! So Kane just seems fun. They're huge in nightlife in London.
Love his belly.
His belly?
Yeah.
This? Oh my god, I forgot I was wearing it. It's called a belly.
And who comes through the door but
Daddy Couture Zone, Matt Camp.
Matt Camp to me, it's so funny because he comes in, he's like, oh god, here I am.
He's Tyra Banks on Dancing with the Stars.
Yes, he's very that.
No, this is it. This is it.
What?
Obviously, we're gonna have so many Drag Race fans here.
Yes. Hi.
He's literally like the Carson, and Chase is kind of like the Ross. Like it's 4 of them. Like not at all, at all.
At all.
It's
not
like,
at all.
It truly could not be any more opposite. But I'm trying to just think of like a group of 4
No,
people.
I know. But to me, because
they're not like that at all. They're not like that at all.
We finally hear the theme song.
Yes, and I was gonna say.
What? What?
I was like, and play it for us right now, as if like you were gonna keep the sound like audio from like the computer.
And coming soon to Spotify and iTunes. Yes, I know people have been asking, oh, is this going on streaming? Featuring JanSport and the Cox Destroyers will be on.
That's an honor.
Any streaming service.
Dessert wine is out.
It says right here, it's a dessert wine.
And I'm Jan.
I go back into the yard. My favorite thing is watching Sophie and Rebecca just interact on this earth, because Rebecca's like, here, I'm here, and it's very how we go. On a different way. I feel like you're the Rebecca. I feel like I'm the Sophie in some ways.
Sure, I totally see that.
I'm the mayor.
Props to Rebecca and Sophie for turning something that was like done on accident into something that
They
is
really have
so
a show.
yeah, like we have a show now.
And a platform.
Yes. It's not an accident. It was like done by fate. Like and like this is just
And
the universe.
accident.
These shirts and like latexy pants
Yes.
are
First of all, the fall.
Oh yeah. Honey,
hair.
They have extensions, they have inches in.
They're in drag.
They're in drag.
For this entire show. My other favorite thing is they're in like 12-inch platform shoes in grass. You're gonna pole dance for us. Well, I enjoy being down. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Matt Savage. He was coming in.
Classy, bougie.
Do you remember Matt Savage from that episode?
Calm down.
Gina Ritz.
Yeah.
So first up is Nikki.
Maybe there's a future there. Yeah.
Maybe something to do. And Nikki says, oh god, I've never done anything like this before.
All right, let's go.
She's like, cartwheel, hair whip.
I love how she literally does not even wait a second. She literally jumps up from the bleacher and is like, whoa!
Bleacher.
Yeah, from the
bleachers.
I'm on the bleachers.
I love it.
Absolutely.
Next, we have Kevin
Hi, Kevin.
from
Aberdeen,
Scotland.
And Kevin surprises us. He says, guess what, I can twerk.
Yes.
A made-up reality show that I made up. My Aunt Can Twerk. I don't know, I just came up with a reality show idea called My Aunt Can Twerk. And it's a bunch of teenagers who bring their aunts on and see which one of them can twerk the best.
Well, you know people in reality TV, so let's
Topher, Artie, what do you call it?
We can host.
Oh, look at this, see?
Hello, twerkers.
Yeah, so Kevin does great.
Great.
Yeah, he's fun.
He was so shy.
And then again, with the shyness, they're like, Tyrese, get up. And Tyrese is like, oh God, I don't know. They get up and they're like, whoa.
Yeah, they're literally like, I am the dancing diva, honey. Like, out of 10 completely. And
now I'm watching this
and they're amazing.
And now I get why Bob is subscribed to their OnlyFans.
Yeah.
I said, okay, I get it now.
I did sign up for their OnlyFans. I do recommend you go follow it.
Tyrese is doing an amazing job. They're amazing.
Incredible. And then next up we have Gustavo, and he starts writing. My favorite thing in this is Sophie just goes, yeah, everybody's, yeah. And then she just goes, I can't help but stare at his dick, babes. Yeah!
I can't help but stare at his dick, babes. Yeah!
He strikes me as somebody who wears a really nice, expensive, and not overpowering cologne.
Gustavo?
And I love
Let
it.
us know.
Yes.
Next up is Levi. Now, this little TikTok diva gets up on the pole, and
He's like,
let's be real.
dice rolling.
You said, I'm gonna do some poses.
Yeah. And posing is good, but it does not take talent.
But you know, it must be stressful because you're watching these people go, and let's be real, they were probably like, we don't know what we're signing up for. We're in this house.
And I have to give him a little bit of credit because Levi is like aware that that's not like his strength or forte. Let's be honest, he has a wonderful face for modeling. But next up is Cameron.
Levi's boyfriend.
Levi's boyfriend.
He said, okay, well, I'm a little nervous to do this. Everybody's been going before me. I'm feeling stiff.
Right.
Like a robot.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna act like a robot. Beep boop, beep boop.
When in doubt,
freak him out.
Yeah, and he's being a robot. I feel like that's like...
I said she kills the Tin Man.
Oh my god.
And then last but not least
is Kane.
Jockstrap, honey.
Reveals into a jockstrap. Genius.
But that's the thing, right? That's the show. Like, he got on, he said, like, I'm taking it all off.
Yeah, I'm literally Michelle going.
And so, who wins? None other than
Tyrese.
I feel galvanized, hoary, and ready to win this competition.
And then she says, okay, go to the Slag House. And we hear it's some other Slag House, which is one of my favorite jingles.
Slag House. I feel like we're not talking enough about Chase because I need to like
hear her.
Chase, yeah. I don't want to not talk about Chase. I'm supposed to be an advocate for Chase Icon, and we're not listening with audio.
Do you think you deserve to win?
Yeah, I'm obsessed with the fact that Levi was like,
do you think you should have won?
Do you think you should have won? To answer Levi's question, Tyrese should have won.
So what makes you think that you qualified then? Because if you're not a sex worker, and everyone's sex working here, right?
Yeah.
And we're representing the community at large.
Yeah.
Do you feel intimidated? Like, how's that work?
No, not at all.
We know what a cock destroyer is by visuals, but we don't actually have like a definition of what it is. So I
have a
think
definition of what it is.
Okay.
A kindness punk. Chromatica, Lady Gaga said, you know what? Kindness.
In her 2020 graduation speech to the entire class of 2020.
Not just a school.
Not a single school, but the entire graduating class of 2020.
What would it take to be kind all the time? Sometimes being kind is hard, since being kind can mean doing a hard thing. Sometimes, even in the absence of kindness, people can still do the hard thing and be kind. I encourage you to be kind.
Being kind? That's punk.
That's punk, bitch. That's punk, baby. I think Nikki might have just been like, asking and being like, well, how do you think that, like, how do you fit into this world where sex and sex work is a big part of the brand of who the cock destroyers are? I mean, it's literally in the name. And so I don't think she was trying to necessarily be like super shady, but I can see how it came off that way.
Totally. Let's get, everybody's been saying, let's get Kevin to 10K on Instagram. So
well, I would love to. And I'm gonna do it right now.
Well, and it's also great because Nikki has this moment where she's talking about being a trans woman.
Right. It is so exciting because Nikki is the only trans woman in the house. She's the only person from America in the house, and so I feel like there's a lot riding on like her place in the competition, which I respect and I love.
It's so funny because when Nikki looks at the cows and says, I'm trans, I had actually written a song to go under this. Mark and I rewrote the words to America the Beautiful to be about the cock destroyers.
Oh, beautiful for massive breast, for spunk on my face, for sucking cock and taking dick on earth and outer space. Come guzzling slags, such puzzling slags, from London to Bangkok. Rebecca's lips and Sophie's tits prevail, destroying cocks, blows cows at trans rights.
And then we come back in, and Sophie and Rebecca are going doopity doopity doop down the stairs.
Right.
And their fun latex looks. And they say, okay, your first challenge. Your first challenge is going to be a viral video. Because that's how they really became famous.
Yeah.
And so there's 3 people in lumberjack off, and it's 3 lumberjacks. just looking for a big piece of wood. Oh yeah! And then we have hot tub, hotter ass. And I don't know why, but there's this part where I think Rebecca's explaining, she goes, and then a horny plumber comes. And something about a big wrench. And Sophie joins her and everyone just go, yeah. Have to watch it.
His big wrench. Yeah.
The double yeah.
Yeah.
Really
It's in harmony.
Yeah. Vampire Twinks 2, the unholy path to hell. Puts the apple back and then goes, tastes great.
How does that sound? Tastes great. Yeah.
So we find out that they are all going to be shooting the scenes with Matthew Lambert.
Matt Lambert, yeah.
So Sophie and Rebecca leave the contestants to decide what teams they're going to be on, and of course that goes to Tyrese. And so Tyrese said,
"It's Tyrese!" They decide, all right, we're gonna be in the woods. Cameron, Tyrese, and Nikki, they're kind of batting things back and forth, but as we've seen in the episode, Nikki seems to be the one with the most ideas.
And it seems as though Nikki is kind of the leader of this group in a way, and Tyrese, who actually got to pick the teams, got to pick their own challenge, and like what scene that they were in, yeah, it's kind of fading into the background a little bit. And so maybe they are just the dancing diva and maybe not the acting diva.
Right, and when you're on a reality show, I feel like you really have to like insert yourself and be like, I'm the star, I'm the lead, done.
Right, yeah, and so,
so props to you, mama.
Yeah, and Cameron, in a surprise way, is kind of like coming out of his shell a little bit more.
My name is Marcel, and I'm partially a shell, as you can see on my body, but I also have shoes and a face, so.
The next group is, we see Kevin and Levi, and they have this moment where they're trying to plan this thing, and Levi is sort of like, how many followers do you have? Which it is an off-putting question, you know, like to be asked like, oh, how many followers do you have? It does seem really superficial and sort of, it's this new world. New world! It's kind of a thing.
Right. Well, it just, in a way, I think a lot of people are thinking that followers equates to worth and value.
Totally.
And that's not necessarily.
Let's be real, it does not.
True at all.
It's great if you have followers. That's amazing because you have such a platform. You're able to reach so many different people.
Well, maybe that's what Levi was saying. Maybe Levi was like, how many people are going to be aware that we are doing hotter tub, hotter ass on your end?
Right.
I can tell you.
I can tell you mine.
I can tell you mine.
I can tell you mine.
How about you?
How many audience
How
members
many people are you going to bring to this?
How many people are you going to get to see a hot tub, hotter ass?
Well, they say in the Parent Trap. How many are we expecting on your side? Just an estimate. We're not here to judge you as people. We're just here to judge based off of what the challenge requires you to do.
And that is, that's a good thing for all reality television. If you're going on somebody's Instagram and bashing them as a human being, guess what? You do not know them as a human being.
You are hot garbage.
You are trash.
Yeah. I don't necessarily think that Kevin is inspiring me to want to engage in sexual intercourse based off of the twerking. It just, to me, was not done in a way that was, enticing. And I
are you in the cast of Sleep No More? Oh my god. I almost wanted to follow you into a dark room. But my favorite thing in the world, and I'm gonna say it forever, was when Levi said, Llama, llama,
llama,
llama. The other day, Jan did a show at Don't Tell Mamas, and a crazy guy on meth ruined her song.
Midnight Sky Baby.
Handle this the best that we can. We're gonna take a little. We're gonna take a brief moment to handle this, everybody. Thank you so much.
Kane and Gustavo, and they are getting ready for their scene. Seems like they have great chemistry. Seems like they are both willing to go to those like crazy places, like
Salou.
It's very funny. It's campy.
Matthew Camp, Michael Cohen here, former personal attorney to President Donald J. Trump, now actually going to be former President Donald J. Trump. Listen, I just want to say how amazing Matthew Camp is on OnlyFans. Having a blast, enjoying every minute with you guys. Good luck, love it, stay safe, stay COVID-free, and again, OnlyFans, having a blast with them. Enjoy.
It's hot, it's funny, we're enjoying it.
I love Chase's like, we're not going to talk about Kane in this outfit? Okay, great. Just the bow.
Sophie and Rebecca are in their robes, and they are with Matthew in their bedroom, and they are about to do a little conference call with guest judge Chris Crocker.
Also, Chris rocks.
Yeah.
Chris is so cool.
Big fan. And Matthew had a scene that they did together, and
I viewed it.
Chris is pregnant. Oh, lovely.
I did view it.
Coming to the woods for a lumberjack hop.
The first group was okay. Nikki was kind of the best.
Good. You guys look
good. They said that
I didn't quite cough with the man.
The next is
Hot tub hotter ass. Hot tub hotter ass.
Plumber. Hot tub hotter ass.
Yes, with Levi and Kevin.
Hi, Kevin.
And they're kind of like, this ain't it, mama.
Vampire Twins Part 2. The unholy path to hell.
Finally, a twin.
We have Gustavo and Kane.
Yeah.
And they do a great job. Their scene is wonderful, it's funny, it's hot. We start to see that Sophie might not be able to handle what the competition is actually going to be.
This brings us to the section of Pizza Review that we like to call
Destroyer or Destroy Her. So the first up in lavish latex is none other than the
None other.
Yeah. And then
I'm just referencing ourselves now.
I know. Levi, lavish latex Levi.
I'm getting very Cyclops with these glasses. It's like I'm in the X-Men, but it's also cold, but I'm inside. It wasn't up to the caliber of the others.
Correct.
Coming up.
Yeah.
So for me, it was a Destroyer.
Yeah.
Next up on the runway was Tyrese. And they destroyed.
It's
also
awesome.
Destroyer.
This is a Destroyer for sure.
Tyrese is in a baby pink. I don't even know how to explain this outfit, but
it's like a two-piece. There's it's like a crop and then like a skirt.
With
but the skirt is like so short that you can see like a little undergarment. There's like a belt that's on their thigh. The sleeves become like a little cape. They have like really long sleeves. What? Same sleeves from my finale gown from season 12. That's what
that you didn't see.
That you didn't see.
But
and you
I
will
wore
never
it.
See.
No, I'm gonna play me wearing it. You can't. I can't play me wearing it.
I guess you can.
Category is Final Four Realness.
So Destroyer.
Destroyer.
For sure.
Destroyer for sure. So next up is Gustavo, and Gustavo.
I love it.
Gustavo is here, and we have a little crown moment.
The crown.
And we have all these harnesses, and it's very simple.
If it was just the shorts, I would be like maybe Destroy Her. But
With the leg harness.
With the leg harnesses, I love it. It's a Destroyer for me.
Destroyer. Cameron.
And Cameron's in like a lace top, and then a latex gloves and a corset. Why the gloves?
Why the gloves? I don't know. I thought they were neat.
Nobody's even complimenting my gloves. No one's even thinking about them, by the way. They have not even crossed the people's minds.
It's not my favorite, but I'm gonna give a Destroyer. To Cameron.
Great, I think it looks great. Next up, we have the lovely Kevin from Aberdeen, Scotland.
Yes.
What do you think of this look? I do not know what these contestants were given, like if they were like, hey, we're doing the fun runway, or it's like, hey, bring a latex outfit.
Right.
So I don't know because clearly what we've just seen, Tyrese had something fully made. It's not.
Yeah, it's not doing anything for me in terms of concept or in terms of execution. Kevin looks great.
Kevin looks wonderful.
But it's just not like in terms of fashion. It's not my favorite moment. So for me, it's going to be a destroy her.
Destroy her. I agree.
But we love you, Kevin.
Nikki Monet
came out here in this gorgeous concept, in this like bumblebee yellow and black,
Bumblebee,
this dark
bumblebee.
The titty tassels are everything. The outfit going from the
bumblebee,
going from bumblebee into like this orange, like with these pasties, like it's everything. So I love it. This is an absolute destroyer for me.
Yes.
Kane.
Oh my god.
Blown away. I love it. I love it.
And this is another example. Like, I don't know what they presented with.
No, it's everything. I love it. And I
all
think
oiled up.
It's a fun concept. Oh, Kane is a destroyer. Kane is a destroyer.
So my favorite is Kane is like, so you guys competing as like a couple or a single? And they're like, he's asking if we're competing as a couple.
Right, as if it's like
100% normal.
As if it's like
question.
completely off the off the table.
I think it's
there.
No.
What are you thinking?
No, nothing. That was just weird. Oh, there.
Yeah, there.
What was the thing you did the other day? I know.
Kevin has a talk with Sophie and Rebecca, and they're like, how are you? What's going on? And Kevin brings up the conversation that he had with Nikki earlier.
And I watched Nikki Monet watch this live, and she did not know that happened.
Whoa.
So she was like, did you know that he snitched about me?
They all line up in a row, and they all are going to get the golden.
That is the most niche reference I will ever make on this show.
What is it? The ones who are staying all receive golden lips. And we find out that the slag of the week is
Kane and Gustavo.
So there's a tie. We knew. We've been new, sis.
We've been new.
And it's. Wait, what does Chase say?
Baby born, baby born.
I can't with the fact that Gustavo was eating crackers this entire time.
Miss Cracker. Okay, so the winner of this, which is Kane and Gustavo, their video is being posted by Love Sex in LA.
Yeah, which has hundreds of thousands of followers.
Awesome.
I'm not one of them, but I will pay attention now. Yeah, so Kevin is staying.
I am not going.
Please just
So Kevin gets his lips. Then Cameron also gets his lips. Then Nikki gets her lips, and we are left with the bottom two.
Well, Nikki gets her lips, but she is swarmed by a fly.
Today, when you appeared in the video,
I saw that fly in the edit, and I said, "It's not
well worked out." Yeah, bravo, good work, Andrew.
And then the producer said, "More of that." And I said, "You get it. You got it."
Rebecca says, "Sophie, I think it's time for you to eliminate someone." And Sophie was not having it. She asks if someone can get her out of these shoes so that she can leave the set.
And no one
gets
does.
her out of her shoes.
So she says, "Do it myself."
So she gets on the ground, crawls
Get down on the ground.
no, right, Sophie, I'm sorry. Okay, just let me come through. It's embarrassing enough as it is.
I've always wanted to like ride with the Rebel crew, and like they're such rock stars, and like, in this industry that has such a stigma around it, and so I'm like so glad to be even like working with them and like working with these people that are really trailblazing.
Yeah.
And this is not easy, being on like a new reality show. They didn't really know what this was. Taking down this massive stigma that has been placed on sex work.
Yeah.
It's gonna be cool.
It's exciting. As a friend, I'm excited that you get to be a part of something that's gonna change so many people's lives.
And do the
that's
theme
awesome.
song.
Yeah. I can't wait to be on season 2.
But actually,
do you have any final thoughts about anything from the episode?
Nope.
Okay, that's a wrap.
You know what I'm talking about?
Exactly what you're talking about. Alright, everybody, this was our very first episode of It's a Review. Thank you so much for tuning in. We hope that you like, rate, and subscribe to all of this. I literally hate it. Like,
yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of cool things coming up soon. We got some original music for Jan coming up soon.
Yeah.
Oh, a high five. Yeah.
We love you all very much. Talk to you soon.
Slag Wars. We're the ones you wanna know. Slag Wars. Cock stories run the show. Slag Wars. We're the ones you wanna know. Slag Wars. Cock destroyers run this show.
I'm trying to think of how to explain this.
Aiden was doing this weird thing where she brought a tarantula on set.
Oh my god, could you
And
imagine?
no, she did, and she was saying, this is my, can I bring?
We're gonna see this in like a drag race, like one of those
Jake Johnson,
like in one of those like TikToks or something. They were like tarantula on set.